one team, the joy of a lifetime will be achieved. And there's no doubt going to be some incredible action all along the way. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers taking on the Yukon Huskies.
You got that right. I mean, this is what each student athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance, but now this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. We've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. Decker is out there with Kaminsky. And it's Evans in at the 4 slot. Now here's Kaminsky. There's a good screen. The shot by Hawkins, no good. On defense, Wisconsin. And out of bounds as the Badgers gain possession. Hill with it. Evans left side. And he makes good on the layup.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today. And not many people know this, but the Badgers do have one college title in their trophy case. Won the tournament back in 1941. A different time back then, but a title nevertheless.
Here's Decker. Joseph with the rebound.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
And so it looks like the Badgers will retain possession here. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Hill. Clock at 6. Pass to Fisher. There's the triple. Gibson cleans up the mess with the savage putback flush.
That kind of putback turns a simple rebound into a highlight play.
He assaulted the glass, you're right, then assaulted the rim.
Yeah, straight bringing the hard hat on that one. That's what you like to see on the backboard.
Now here is Hill. Out to the right wing. Here's Gibson. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Gibson's got his second basket of the night. And stolen by Fisher. In transition, here come the Badgers. Fisher's running. Comes up empty down low.
Excellent, really solid job actually by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal in high school.
And Wisconsin. And a pretty tightly contested. And welcome back. We're just about ready to get going with the second half of a historical championship game. For those just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan, pleased to be alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony as we get set to watch how the college basketball season will end.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
Freak, he's in at the point. Also Keefe out there. And it's Martin in at the power forward position. And for the Badgers, Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Kaminsky. Then it's Decker. And it's Evans in at the 4. And for the Huskies, Freak in at point guard. Also Keefe out there. And it's Joseph in at the 3 spot. Here's Freak. And UConn again with the bucket.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
The pass to Keefe, kicks it to Freak. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Hawkins kicks to Hill. There's a good screen. Pass to Decker. There's the 3, and he gets it to go. Decker's got 6.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense. This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. And that one's good. And it's a 4-point Husky lead.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Hill left side. Feeds to Decker. Poked loose. The kick out to Hill. They set the pick off the screen. And that one comes up a bit short.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot. And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. They've got Decker. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in at the 4-man position. The Badgers making a switch here. And it's Hill penetrating. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Oh, here's Freak. He's covered by Hawkins. Freak passes to Sims. Stolen by Walker. In transition, here come the Badgers. Here's Hill. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Reed dishes to Freak. Back to Reed. UConn moving that ball around. And Posey kicks to Freak. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Freak. He has 20 points, and he's hit the mark twice from 3-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
The Huskies making a switch here. McGuire's checked in.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
It's Hawkins on the wing. Here's Walker. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. The Huskies leading by 5. We've got 1:08 left here in the second half. Here's at the elbow to the left side wing. Here's Freak. In transition, here come the Badgers. Hawkins kicks to Wade. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Great move to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
Here's Freak. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the second half. Pass to Keefe. He kicks to Joseph. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Hawkins. Again, the miss by the Huskies.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
And so it looks like the Badgers will retain possession here. Shot from 16. Hawkins can't get that one to fall. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And an intentional foul right there. And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
From deep three-point range, off on that one. And so it's UConn with the win. And what an incredible feeling it is for